enakuwa yakubiri yakazannye mulundi gumu omwatani nawulidde yafunye ebbaayi nakuwatinzekosasi Francis yangambye yafunye ebbaayi A very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second match on today's live stream. I hope to be having about 5 at maximum of these, if not 4, before we have our last action of the day. Welcome back from the first one, which was on only one stream. Now this one is having dual live streaming, both on Break and Finish Live Facebook, as well as Peter Chome Live YouTube. Emeka Apapa, the guy that is donning white, representing Nigeria from Lagos State. Their home state is taking on Uganda's Caesar Chandiga. The two will be racing to 5 for a place in the round of last 16, which most likely could be played tomorrow until we have a final. Maybe we could have a match or two being played today if the speed of action goes as good as anticipated. It's 1-0. In the rest of 5, it is Caesar leading. It is Emeka trying to go in for the second. I hope that from wherever you're watching Africa, you are enjoying the action also. Please accept my apologies if you're watching from the Facebook stream. There's a little bit of typing error. And the rest of the game is 5. Not more, not less, and no time limit. And what Emeka is trying to do for now is perhaps trying to win the biggest match of his life. If he does win this race to 5, I am impressed by his ability to port. And that is me, who is only watching him for the very first time. Emeka 0, Caesar 1, with the Ugandan having a chance to win the second. And every chance that he called, white looks thin for the red that is topwards of the 3, but it can go into the side pocket top. He even plays a little arrogantly, drawing the cue ball backwards, making it a lot easier than it seemed. He's leaving a fine cut between white and red, such that as he plays white, it's played into the right cushion, then moves in the direction where the black is, just like that, and the rest is a formality, with Emeka being humbled so far. Not that he's playing that bad, but just that every time he's missing a ball, he's being punished by making him lose the frame. It is Emeka 0 and Caesar 2, race to 5. Now, for the time that we've been streaming from this place, normally at this time of the evening, the network runs a bit slow, and we're given the explanation from the service providers that it is because of too much internet traffic at this time of the evening. When the evening gets longer, what has been happening is that it has been becoming faster. But you could as well be watching from another stream. This match has 2 of them from Facebook and YouTube. For now, the YouTube stream looks shaky. The Facebook stream looks stable. It is 2-0, but Emeka has a very good opportunity to win. A very remarkable frame. He does have very good potting power, that I have to say for sure. And surely this one will be one for him. Trying to take advantage of a miss of the black for the pot by Caesar. With the Emeka potting now 3 reds in a row. With a good assumption he's potting the one he's looking at. Cue ball bouncing off the cushion beautifully, as he will be winning the first of himself for the match, with a little bit of applause from the fans. So of course his fans, Nigerian fans, it is Emeka 1 and Caesar 2 raised to 5. And it will be a maximum of 3 more matches, all of them races to 5 after this. Could be 3, could be 2, and thereafter it will be the main event of the day. Welcome again to the Institute for Sports in Lagos in Nigeria, having an event that is powered by Big Kills, uniting the African pool fraternity into West Africa for the very first time, with the choice of host country being Nigeria. We are in the city of Lagos, and one of Lagos's finest, Emeka, is taking on one of Africa's finest, with Caesar Chandiga, the Ugandan, leading by 2-1, but with the Emeka having a decent chance to win yet again another, taking Caesar by some kind of surprise, taking the pool fraternity by surprise, attempting to win a second frame in a row, and playing on the 3-5 United King pool table for the very first time. Now, these three tables on which this action are the only United King tables to ever have been on Nigerian soil, shipped into the country. Will I say flown into the country by the tournament organizer and sponsor Big Kills. Nice shooting skills once again from Emeka. As fans applaud his shooting, he will be putting the last yellow on the table. He will be hoping he has sight for black, maybe plays yellow quite into some of the reds. He does so, but cue ball is so close to the black for Emeka's liking. Could as well be touching. He will have a very high bridge. He will go for the corner pocket bottom right. He will be shooting the black in and wins the frame and equalizes in the match. It is Emeka 2 and Caesar 2-5. After this, we could see a little bit of Sullivan, the Ghanaian. I'm not even certain there are more than 2 Burkinabe players left in the competition, because yes, things have not exactly been going their way. And then the 2 Ugandans who did travel to participate in this one, that is Caesar and Ian, are still in both. One of them is in some kind of tricky situation, that is Caesar drawing 2-2. Then one South African in, still Jerry, and the Malawian Ginte as well still in. But Caesar will be expected to be winning frame number 5. He's having cue ball touching Emeka's red. He will be having a high bridge, as high as that, wanting to put yellow to the corner pocket top left, bounce cue ball off the left cushion, move it rightwards close to the black, and he misses. Advantage Emeka. The problem was always the fact that cue ball was touching Emeka's red, playing with a very high bridge. Normally hampens players' ability to pot, and we now wait to see what Emeka will be doing with such opportunity. trying to achieve one of the most important wins in Nigerian pool. If he can win this match, his intention was perhaps to pot or not play snooker. He has achieved none. Caesar has some sight of the yellow, I believe, but potting it will have him maybe carve cue ball, maybe round reds and off the top left cushion, which is what he's trying to do. Round reds and foul. Maybe the curve was a little too sharp, contacting one of the reds before it contacted the cushion, and Emeka will be having cue ball in hand with a free shot and another visit, a big chance to win him the frame, as though he's nominating for a free shot to play Caesar's yellow out of the pocket. That's too much confidence, playing the yellow to pot it. He almost spotted the cue ball as well. Not just confidence, also a little bit of complacency. Given the position of the reds, they are not in very satisfactory position for the player with a free shot to pot the opponent's yellow when there was a chance to play it out of the pocket. If Emeka doesn't win the frame, that one will go down as a lesson learned. He will want to play red into another, and he will be failing to play snooker in one of the worst ways in which a player on a free shot can execute. There is good likelihood he will be punished by the Scorpion, who hits the black card and sinks it and leads for the second time in the match. Caesar 3, Emeka 2, rest to 5.
Sonny now, no get now Sonny former citizen chairman. Now one buy the gym. I don't carry. Where they carry?
It is 3 frames to 2, dear viewers. The Ugandan in Caesar up, but only slightly, and yet Emeka looks to have another relatively decent chance to win yet another frame, which if he does will see him equalize in the match. And especially given how much he misused a very big opportunity to win the previous frame, he could easily have been leading, he could easily have been hunting for a fourth. Now he needs to bank red off the cushion into the side pocket. It looks off and bigly off to his advantage. Cue ball rests off red into the cushion at the left end of the table. And this is a must pot a ball, or else he will be in some kind of big trouble, at least for the ongoing frame. He seems to be on target, at least for now. There's an idea to bank the yellow he's looking at into the corner pocket at the top left of Emeka's red. The commentator would opine that it's the safer shot. How good will this one be? One beautiful shot from one classy player, demonstrating his class. Thousands of kilometers away from home. Looks like a clearance that is on the verge to be made. This is poetry in motion from the Scorpion, especially given how bad this frame was looking, and yet now it is more than winnable. That is why he's such a joy to pull fans all around the continent. Every time his matches come live, they get to see something special. He will be winning the frame insofar what has been the best clearance of the match. The Scorpion wins the frame and extends his lead. It is Caesar 4 and Emeka 2. Now should Caesar find the way of winning this ongoing frame, and then the match shall be coming to a Scorpion end. He also knows it that he needs to be expounding as little energy as possible because of his work of the day. You even get a feeling that as he comes into the arena for day number 3 of 4, what is on his mind is not Emeka, not the comp. Though he really wants to perform in the competition, he knows that he's on the verge of facing the player that has tormented him the most of all players he has ever faced off in his life, and that is a certain Mr. Jeremiah Naido. But it is Caesar now who has the work of putting 3 reds, one of them by red drive to the corner pocket at the bottom left, drawing white a little backwards. The red that is close to white is portable into the corner pocket at the top left where there is the black, with cue ball being played with stop effect, with Emeka knowing that his tournament has come now to an end. He will not be late to have another chance to visit the table. It will be the Scorpion marching on to the next round in a race to 5 that has taken 32 minutes on the dot. As a matter of scores, the match is won by Caesar Chandiga and by 5 frames to 2. Thank you for watching Africa. See you in the next one.